Get part two to the segment that I do on live today, because I totally plan on going on live today to talk about this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Elevated consciousness now, right? Welcome to the channel. If you haven't ever been here before, my name is Ray One. I talk about some real shit. I have fun. We discuss shit. Anime, basketball, whatever. Music. It's the kind of shit we on, right? It's the kind of shit we do. Right? But today I want to talk about simple shit to get ahead, okay? Simple shit that you can do to get ahead. We all can do, you can do, I can do, they can do. It's very easy, right? Let's start with money, start with credit, okay? All right, let's say you got $0, right? If you got $0, you need to go get a job. You need to go get a job. If you have $0, you need to get a job, get you a hustle. Stop with the in-between extra shit, because in life, you're gonna have to continue to do something. You can't just stop right now. Now, when you build your way out of that shit, that's what I'm on. That's what my people on. We wanna build our way out of having to depend on this shit. That's cool. That's fine. But you gotta build your way out of it first. You can't just jump out of it. It don't work that way. That ain't what freedom is. Freedom is fought for. Give me liberty or give me death. It's a reason why, because it had to be fought for, not just given. Okay. So you can't just jump out of it. So with that being said, if you got $0, fine. Okay? With your first $200, your first $250 that you ever get, your credit score bad, all that extra shit, that's fine. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take that $250 and you're gonna go get a secure credit card. Why? Because a secure credit card is a credit card that you get that you put the money down first, right? Now I might be like, why would I, with my first $250, why would I go give my money to the bank? Let me tell you why. Because you want that spending power versus if you had debit or if you just use cash. You get no extra credit, no extra points, no extra perks for spending debit or spending hard cold cash. They have their uses, but there's no extra purchasing power in it. So every month when you pay your rent, every month when you pay your phone bill, and whatever else you got to pay, your car note, whatever, you should be putting that on a credit card, because you're getting paid, or you're getting powered by that pay, by you paying that. You're getting powered by that. Okay, fine. But you only got $250 on this one, so don't go overboard. Here's what you do. So now that you got your job, you got your secure credit card, you're gonna make sure that you never, ever, ever, ever use the entire $250. Never. This is so you can defer your payments later on. Or this is so you can defer your payments up front and then actually pay for them later on, right? That's what a credit card is supposed to do, just so y'all know. Okay, let's break this down one more time. So, let's say you pay all your bills on the first. Most people pay all their bills on the first or the 15th. For all intents and purposes, we're gonna say we pay our shit on the first, right? So on the first of every month, let's just say that $220 is the total of your expenses, right? $220. Now, that $220 is gonna be, you're gonna have used your 20%, which they need, the credit cards. They want to see that 20% used. And then you still got a couple of dollars. You ain't got a whole bunch. You got like $40. Right, $220, you got like $20. Or $30, my bad. I apologize, y'all. I forgot how much I said we had, $250. All you want to do, so you're going to use a credit card to pay for it up front, right? Boom. So on the first, boom, your shit paid for, right? Now this is what you want to do. This is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to, without there being the in-depth strategy in a certain specific day, because right now we're just trying to get ahead. We're trying to do anything to get ahead to increase our purchasing power. So this is what we're going to do. We deferred our payment to later on, right? You got your $250 on the first, or you got your $250, you got your secure card on the first, you paid it, you paid your debts. Now you owe the banks $220, right? Because that's what we paid. So since you owe the bank $220 now, here's what you're gonna do. You gonna stack your money, because you got into the next month to pay that bitch. You gonna stack that money in between. You're not gonna use it on no other shit. You gonna stack the real money. You gotta buy the check, and if you plan it right, you get 2 checks, right? Or if you get paid weekly, you got 4 checks to pay this bitch back. That's amazing. If you get paid weekly, this should be super easy for you. But you just deferred that till later. You just paid all your bills, and now you got a whole fucking month to pay that shit again. But here's the thing is, now you got the purchasing power for paying it. So let's say the next month goes around, you pay it, I would say pay it early. If your bill's due on the 1st, pay that shit on the 29th. Then you know you ahead of that statement date, and you're gonna get boosted twice for it. So this is what you do. So now that you did that, boom. Now you was able to save money. If you did this right, you should be able to save money in between that shit. Oh shit. You should be able to save money in between. So you should be able to have, let's say you make $250 a check and you get paid every 2 weeks. That's a terrible check, but let's just say you still will have that additional $250 that you could mess around with. If not, if you time it out right, you'll have your $500. On top of, fine, you gotta take $250 out to do it again, but now you're ahead $250. So think about it like that. Really, you're gonna be ahead to $80 or something like that, because you have $30. So you ahead. You stacking your money, even if it's incrementally. If it's small increments, that's okay, because you're stacking it. And then on top of that, on the other hand, you paid your credit card, so you got another $250. Wow! And then your limit's gonna increase when you pay back on time. Wow! This is what you do when you have basically no credit, or you have bad credit. You want to start off with your secured credit card. You start off with the secured credit card, you boost your credit, and then what you want to do is you want to get other credit cards. You want to go get real credit cards after they boost your. They gonna hit you as soon as you do that. I promise you. As soon as you fulfill your obligation for the first month, I give it 3 months total. Them credit card companies gonna be hitting you. They're gonna be hitting you before that, because you just got to prove for something, because you put something down. But after that, even after that first month, they're gonna be hitting you. Watch. Okay, so this is what you want to do, because it ain't over yet. You can finesse this shit easily. This is what you want to do. So you want to take. Now that you got your system in play, you're able to stack your physical cash, and you're able to utilize your purchasing power. Just last step you want to do. You want to get 2 more cards, even if they're secure cards. But you're going to have to time it right, do your thing right. You know, based off of your budget and your plan, how this shit should go. So you're going to get another credit card, another secure card, or a credit card if you can get a credit card. And you want to make that credit card, the second credit card, pay off the first credit card, and then never use the second credit card for anything except for paying off the first credit card. Then you're gonna get a third credit card, and you're gonna have that mug pay off the second credit card and never use it for anything except for paying off the third credit card, or for paying off the second credit card. Now you got revolving credit, and you were able to stack your money pretty much infinitely. You're welcome. If this was helpful, please subscribe, please like the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in my live.